Hey, it's Sarah Satchwell here with a beginner brow tutorial. If you have ever asked yourself questions like, what product should I be using in my brows? Once I figure out what product I'm using, what shade do I use to match? And last but not least, how do I even apply it? What shape are my brows supposed to be? Let's talk about those. And if you are a beginner, then this is going to be perfect for you. If you're not a beginner, then maybe you'll get some ideas that you haven't tried before, or be reminded of something that you used to know but haven't been doing lately, and it'll help you out no matter where you're at. So I've got one brow done here, and we're gonna fill in the other brow. Now, first, what product do you use? There are so many options out there, a lot of great options. You can experiment with whatever you want. I'm going to be using my favorite product, which is from Seint Beauty. It's actually a contour color, a cream contour. I also sometimes use an eyeshadow in my brows. What I love about this product is it fits right in my palette with the rest of my makeup routine. It's magnetic. All these tints are magnetic. The compact is magnetic, so it all goes out, pops back in. You can replace what you need when you need instead of buying a whole new palette. Anyway, it's a contour or an eyeshadow, as I said, so obviously it can be more than one thing. It can be my contour or my eyeshadow, whatever I'm using. Today I'm using contour. And then this brush is the line brush from Seint Beauty, which is awesome for doing brows. And I'm going to show you my basically foolproof method that anyone can do. So this is my favorite product, which I love for me. Now, I also love this product for you because I am trained to know, I just know these colors so well. So when it comes to finding the right shade, you get with me and I tell you what shade to use, and then you don't even have to think about it. You just trust my knowledge and you are able to get a shade that will work great for you. Now, as for shape and application, let's hop into that. Now, I am a believer in just following what your brows naturally do. Now, you can do a little shaping, tweeze the hairs that are wild. You could get your brows professionally shaped. I have never actually done that, but I basically just follow what is naturally there, where my brows are like thickest, what is obviously my natural brow shape, not the stragglers, and I just follow that. So you can follow one of those diagrams that's like, go from your nose and the outside of your pupil, and that's where your arch is. And I mean, that's where I don't have super high arches in my eyebrows anyway, but if I were to pick out an arch, that's what it would be. So follow your natural brow shape. It's already there, it's easy to do, and so that's what I'm gonna do now. So first, I take my line brush into my cream contour. I just kind of tap it on either side, one side. Just, you'll figure out a method that works for you as far as getting the product on your brush. And then the first thing I do is do a line on the underside of my brow. Again, just following my natural hairs. This one is probably going to turn out really dark because I got product on my brush like 4 times. Then once that line is there, I'm just gonna take what's left on my brush and use what's in my eyebrow already and kind of flick it up. We're just gonna kind of flick it up to spread that product around and get our hairs naturally moving and get the product in there as well. Then I'm going to get some more product if you need it and kind of do the same thing on the top, but on the bottom I just kind of drew a line. And on the top I'm going to use really short strokes because I don't want the top to be as harsh as the bottom. Not that I want the bottom to be harsh either, and I mean this bottom is looking kind of harsh. I love this brush because it has the brush on one end and the spoolie on the other to help you out with this process. So again, just using small strokes on top because I don't want the top to be as harsh. I want it to look natural. And then my last step is to get a tiny bit more product, and I face my brush vertically and I flick up a little bit at the very front of my brow to get those little hairs that are up at the front, to make sure there's some product, some color on there as well. Then I might flip it around, go across there. If it gets wild, I can just wipe it off. As you can see, I don't have any other makeup on my face right now because brows are my Number one, they're always the first step that I use in my makeup routine, because like if I were to get interrupted at some point in my makeup routine and I would have to like leave or whatever, I'd want my brows to be done. If my brows are done, then that's my number one priority. The thing that makes the biggest difference on my face, I feel like, and so I always make sure I have those done first. Okay, that was it. That's it. A little spoolie action and you're good to go. If you were using an eyeshadow, you would follow the same steps. Again, get in touch with me. There will be links in the description where I can help you find an eyebrow filler, a color that will match you, your skin, your hair perfectly. Again, I know these products from Seint Beauty so well, so I can help you out with getting the match, answering any questions you have about your specific brow shape, and making your minimalist makeup dreams come true. That's what I love about this palette. It's minimal, takes up hardly any space, takes very little time to do, and looks great. No matter who you are, where you are, it's for you. So let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you later.